Hello, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Tuesday already. My goodness, time just flies. I'm glad you're coming in to visit with me today. I have a cute 3D project made with the Sweet Candy Canes stamps and dies, and I married them together with the Fitting Florets DSP because that DSP has some Christmas patterns in it, and you can order the Fitting Florets collection starting today. If you haven't already, a lot of people have. You can order the collection, you can order the bundle, you can order everything individually, whatever you'd like to do. We're going to get started here in 1 minute. I got my reminder out a little late today. I've been running around like a crazy person. Hi, Donna, and it started to rain. Yes, rain in California. So I'm out here working. I'm getting the last bit of my class prep done, and I heard a strong wind come out, and I looked out the window, and yes, my trees were blowing, and then rain started pouring down. It didn't last long, and then it started again after a little while, and that rain was really good. So we're happy everything got sprinkled on or rained on, and we haven't had rain in such a long time. Everybody's going to be super excited to have their yards watered and all that type of thing. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Okay, I think it's probably 2 o'clock. It is right on the dot, so we're going to get started. Hopefully some more people will see my late notice or remember that I'm on at 2 o'clock Pacific time today. All right. Hey, Debbie, I'm glad you're home or with your mom. If you're with your mom, hi, Jessie. Okay, let me turn you down and we're going to get started because I have quite a bit to teach you here with this cute little Christmas 3D item. If you don't mind and you know someone that may enjoy watching my lives or my replays, could you sprinkle them my Stampin' All Day with Bev.com on Facebook, or let them know that they could also catch me on YouTube. My name is Beverly Morales and I live in Tracy, California. I have a new host code for this month. This one is just for regular orders. If you're in a class, you have a different code, so don't worry about that if that looks different. That's fine. You can shop with me anytime at beverlystamps.stampinup.net. You can also watch my replays on YouTube at Beverly Morales Stampin' Up. Email me at mofun44icloud.com anytime you want to talk. Hey, Patty, I can answer questions or discuss your needs, whatever you want to talk about. Hi, Nana. Happy rainy day. Yes, it's raining up there with you too. Good. My daughter in Paso Robles says it's not raining there. The only reason she's grateful is that she has a new car. She's a beautiful new car, and she's glad it's not getting all wet and dirty, but we need the rain, so I told her we need her car to get wet and dirty. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Kawami. Hi, Diane. Hi, Deborah. Deborah French. Let me see. Is that who won the card last time? I can't remember. I think it was. Let me look. Yes, Deborah, you were the winner last time. I don't think you've sent me your address, so today's the deadline. Go ahead and get it in to me. Private message me your address, and I'll mail that out to you. Okay, the Fitting Florets collection. It went live this morning, and everybody's on there ordering it. Smart ladies. It's a beautiful, beautiful collection. But like I said a little earlier, you could order just the bundle. You could order just parts of it. If you need any of the information about those things, just let me know and I can get it to you. Okay? I didn't write it down, Deborah. You know, I thought I had it before, but I didn't write it down. So I'm sorry. I'm going to ask you to send it again, and this time I promise I will write it down. I looked in my book and I didn't have it. So my fault. Okay, we have a winner for the October prize. That's so exciting. The winner is very lucky that I didn't open these because I was tempted many times. Just ordered mine today, this morning, first thing. So you sure got some strange emails from Stampin' Up! Today. Really? Huh. I didn't. Okay, so let's see who the winner is. I had to scotch tape it to there so I wouldn't lose it. It's raining everywhere except for Paso Robles, it sounds like. So who is the winner of this prize? All your names that ordered from me went in the spinning wheel. I spun it. And the winner is Debbie Pine. Yay, Debbie. Woohoo, you lucky girl. I wish I knew you were going to win in advance and I would have said, can I borrow those? But I can wait. So I'll have these for you. Next time I see you, I'll have these for you, Debbie. Okay. So let me show you what we're making, what I'm doing. I love at Christmas time to wrap great big chocolate bars, Stampin' Up! Style, of course. And so I went to the grocery store. Actually, it was Walmart to be specific, just in case you want some of these. And I bought a Lindt Excellence, a touch of sea salt, dark chocolate bar. I selected this sea salt one, dark chocolate, because it's Ken's favorite. And if he's a good boy, maybe I'll give him one. But I love the size because I think it allows you to really use your Stampin' Up! Product and decorate well. Now, my neighbors, two of my neighbors right here in our cul-de-sac, always exchange a little something at Christmas time. So I think I'm going to add this to their gift because I know for sure the men will enjoy the dark chocolate. I think the women might too. I know I would. And then I'm going to keep one for myself because I just ordered the cutest. It looks like a toolbox kind of, you know, that type rectangle with a handle and you can carry it. Not always, Diane, most of the time, but not always. He's human. No, I wouldn't trade him in, that's for sure. I ordered a metal toolbox, but it looks like a gingerbread house. It's the cutest darn thing ever. It's dark brown and it's all trimmed in white for the house. And I'm going to do either a coffee or a chocolate, hot chocolate bar in there. And I think I'm going to add my decorated candy in that also. It just will look so festive at Christmas time. So I know I've got you're wondering what the heck, just show me. Hello, Jean. Look at this. So I promised you that today I was going to use the big die in the die set sweet candy canes. So here it is, and it fits really well on this large candy bar. But notice that mine looks a little bit different than just the die shows. So the die shows, when you cut it out, I cut one in advance, you get this stripe, right? But look how I have this plaid. Plaid on plaid on plaid. And I love stripes and plaids at Christmas. So this is what we're going to do today. Here is the Sweet Candy Canes stamp set and dies. And the other dies that I'm using are the layering circles. They have both the scalloped and the regular size circles. So I'm using this size here, which is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch approximate size here. This die, and then the 2 candy cane dies. I'm also marrying in the framed and festive stamp set. I love all of the sentiments in this stamp set. This is a stamp set if you can order right now starting today in the Fitted Florets collection, or you can order it individually. It's up to you. So I married in a few of those stamps. I used Fa La 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 and 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. We're going to need our Take Your Pick tool and our piercing mat. Here's the code for the piercing mat, just in case you need it. Hello, Carol Grove. I use some rounds, the brads, the rounds and squares brads, but I need to order some more, and I just placed an order this morning, and did I remember that? No. I only have one black left, but I have a remedy for that. One black left in the large size, I should say. I have quite a few of the, oh, there's another one. I have quite a few of the smaller ones. But good thing, all I can say is good thing that our blends can color on these types of things, and you can make them whatever color you want, right? Okay, so I'm using those. I'm also using some of the red ribbon. This is the Real Red ribbon. Faux linen is what it's called. And then Real Red ink and Evening Evergreen ink to match my designer series paper. And a retired 1/2 inch circle punch I'm using also. Okay, so for our cardstocks and paper, we need Real Red for the die. And you need 2 pieces of those. Cut it 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. Hi, Sharon. You need some scrap Evening Evergreen to cut out your scallop circle. A scrap piece of white I stamped already in advance in Real Red ink to the 2 candy canes. And then you need a piece of designer series paper of your choice, cut at 7 1/4 by 8. Hi, Mary Jo. Just got done with work. Yay. And then I have another piece of scrap cardstock to cut out my regular circle. Okay, so that's what we need. So where shall I start? I think I'll start by cutting everything out. So I'm going to need to cut these out. That, I have this one already, but I need to cut out one more and a circle. Okay, so I need these papers first off to get started. And I have my other piece on the cut and die machine already. All right. Okie dokie, let's go. Oops, sorry, I just banged into you. So here is the larger die, the background die as I call it, with the stripes. And I just have it laying on the piece of cardstock, the size I told you. What did I say? 4 1/8 by 5 1/4, and you need 2 of them. And we're going to just run this through the machine. Thank you for sprinkling, Carol. I think I'll go back. I don't normally need to, but I'm on live, and sometimes when you're on live, funny things happen. Oh, you know, I did forget to say something. I also need a window sheet. Now, do I need a window sheet? No, you don't need a window sheet. So if you don't have them and don't worry about it. You can still make this the way I did, but you just leave that out. And here is this piece all cut out and ready to go, just like the other piece I've got already done. Okay. Keep wanting to save these scraps, but I've got so many of them already that I've been tossing them, and I'm probably going to be sorry. But for now, I'm going to toss them. Okay, and then I need my candy canes. Pull up my sweatshirt. I'm wearing my Stampin' Up! Sweatshirt again today, and I just love this thing. I had to go plant a fig ivy, a nice size fig ivy. It's probably 4 foot tall, around there. My friend Corinna, she came over the other day, and she's a gardener, and I'm not. I'm learning. She's teaching me. And she loves my yard, and she brought me a fig ivy and a trumpet, what'd she call it? A trumpet vine. Oh my gosh. So we got the fig ivy in the ground. Ken had to dig a hole. And then she taught me how to separate all the roots and break up the dirt on the plant and everything. And how to feed it with some roots. I'm going to call it root starter. That's not the name of it, but anyway. And so we got that done this morning before the rain. Got my patio furniture, cushions up, and my table out there in the secret garden all covered. And so busy morning. But just in time for the rain to be all gone. To rain to come and everything to be done. Feels good. Feels good to have it done. I told Ken we have to plant that fig ivy because I know she paid a little penny for that. And we have to take care of it. It's very, very thoughtful of her. Okay, so this one, now onto the evening evergreen. I swear I have the nicest friends ever. There are so many good people in this world, and I am forever grateful to every one of them and you. Every time I go look at my plants, so many of them are gifts. I've named them all after the people that gave them to me. So I'm like, hi Bill, hi Corinna, hi Cindy, hi Debbie, hi everybody. It's so funny. My mother-in-law looks at me like I'm crazy, and I probably am. Okay. So I think I have all my pieces. Let me clean up my place here. And I am going to start. Oh, you know what? I need 2 of these. I knew I messed up. That's why I had a bigger piece of white. But I need another piece of green. But it's right here behind me. So this was an afterthought. That's why it's not cut out in advance. Because I started thinking, wouldn't it be cute with a brad to have that circle swing open? So that's what I did. So I need 2 of them. I'm like, why did I get such a big scrap? Well, that's why. And I should have did one in advance so you didn't have to watch this, but we can just talk while you watch. Oh, thank you, Carol. You're so sweet. Okay. So there. Now I've got 2 of them. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these, and they're both the same size. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Welcome. And my red ink. And 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly stamp from the Framed and Festive stamp set. This one here. Okay. Now I found it best to avoid halos on this stamp to turn the stamp looking up at me, and I tap my stamp pad onto the stamp in that direction so I can see if I got any ink on the edges. I'm going to go not all the way up to the top because I am going to put a brad in here, but I want to leave a little bit of room for that super cute holly. See, and I still got one. I didn't see it, but it's going to get covered up, I think. We'll have to try to cover that up if we can. Maybe Debbie will let me use her little swirls. Just kidding. I'm not going to open them. I'm not going to do that to her. All right. So what I can do is I can cover it with this holly. So that might be a stamp I trim down. because I do not want to get halos each time I use it. Okay, so this holly is from the candy cane suite, so I'm going to tell you where they come from in case you're wondering. Okay, so that's really cute, and it fits right on. I love these layering circles. I love how they have the solid circle that fits directly onto the scallop circles perfectly and looks so darn cute. In fact, I was playing with some other ones. I couldn't stop cutting the circles out. Let's just show you what I did. I haven't made anything with it, but I just did the same thing, and then I added smaller and then DSP, and I'm thinking something really cute is going to come out of that. Okay, so let's get this on. Our multi-purpose glue, green glue, liquid glue, whatever we call it. It has many names. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one. I'm going to see what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, the fa la 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 la. Ink it up in the same manner. And I'm going to go up here. And again. Hi. Is it Joy? Is that how you pronounce your name? It's cute spelling. And then I'm going to get this little sprig again. I always close my stamp pads in between stamping just because it's just my luck with talking, looking at comments. Hi, Margaret. That I will stick my stamp in the wrong color. Pretty much I would. Look how pretty that is. I just love that stamp. It's very distinctive. Okay. So same thing. We're going to put this down. Now this isn't a hard project. It's just that I did a lot of little extras because I just love my neighbors. Oh, I'm going to make one for my two neighbors and one for my hairdresser. This one that I have extra right now is definitely going to my hairdresser. If Ken's lucky, he'll get one, and if I'm lucky, I'll get one in my new little gingerbread tote. Oh, I can't wait to get that thing. I ordered it online. It's on its way. It's so cute. So look at these two guys. Aren't they cute? So now I'm going to put them together. And I'm going to take my piercing mat. That's why you need the piercing mat right now. I'm going to try to line up the scallops if I can. And then I'm just going to take my my take your pick tool, and I'm going to push really hard to make a hole that goes through both of those circles. Okay, then I'm going to take my large black brads. I want it to show up, and stick it in there. Open up the little legs. And then this will swing. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Okay, isn't that cute? Now, if you only have a bunch of white ones, you can take your black. I think having a blend, a black blend, Joy. Okay, great. And color. Now, with the black on the white, I did notice that if you go over it one time, this is good to know, it's kind of gray. Give it a second and go over it a couple of more times, and it will get pitch black, perfect black. So that's what I did. So now you can have a lot more black ones if you need them. I thought the white wouldn't show up, so that's why I wanted the black one. Plus, really funny, if you notice my candy bar, when I buy a candy bar, I look at the edges, what might show, and it has black there, which I really liked for this look. So the black coordinates with that. Okay. So now let's take our candy canes, And we are going to have them going in opposite directions like we always do. Well, I always do. So far, I've been doing that. And I'm just going to put them together because it's harder for me to lose two of them than it is for me to lose one of them. And I forgot to mention, let me see, where are they? My little bells. Oh, here they are. I forgot to mention those in what I used. These bells are absolutely darling. I asked you guys, advised you guys. You're ready to put up your Christmas tree and sing songs. How funny. I'm not quite there, but I will get there. I felt the same way about Halloween. It's like, oh, but once I started, I said, I'm just going to take out a few things this year. And oh no, I still didn't take out everything because believe me, ladies, I have a lot of stuff. So this is our linen thread. And I'm just going to weave that in the little hole that the bell has. So anyway, when I start decorating, I take out a few things and then I put them out and I fall in love with them all over again, just like when I first purchased them, and everything's pretty old. And then I said, oh no, I got to put this out too. I got to put that out too. So before you know it, my porch is full, my living room's full, my dining room's full. Last night was nice. We had the kids over for dinner, and we sat in the dining room. And do you guys remember the paper pumpkin kit years and years and years ago that was fabric, little pouches striped for Halloween, and I put my utensils in there, and everybody's like, oh, how fancy, how pretty the table looks. And it was just Stampin' Up! Product that, I've collected in paper pumpkin throughout the years and put out on the table with dinner, and it was festive and fun. My mom's all, oh, it's Halloween. She didn't even know, she has dementia. She didn't even know it was Halloween. That made her have more fun. So look how cute that is. Now, the only other thing I would add on the candy canes is Wink Stella, just for the glimmer. Wink Stella is something that we should all have in our little caddy of product. It just adds a lot to our work. Now remember, it is a liquid, so if you are not careful, you can get outside the lines and it will run the ink. Sometimes you want it to do that and sometimes you don't. So just reminding you that that can happen. Okay. All right, so now my candy cane and my sentiment are ready to go. All right, so this is the part I was excited about. Get my stamps out of the way. Okay, so this is so cute all by itself, right? Layer onto a card, perfect size, all of that. But if you cut out two of them and you turn one upside down, now I've seen other demonstrators do this. This is not my invention. Other people have been doing it. But what I haven't heard people saying is to put the one you turn backwards, because you can definitely tell a front and you can definitely tell the back. Here's the front and here's the back. I can see a distinct difference. Maybe on camera you can't, but in person you will. So when you turn one over, I would have that's the back side looking at you. I would have that underneath. And then I put the other one on top and you get this adorable plaid. And you can do two different colors. And what I even like more is see how can you see the shine of this packaging? That's because I put a window sheet in between. And you don't have to do that at all, but it makes it more sturdy. It makes it very shiny, and I really, really like that look. So I am just going to put a little bit of glue on the larger layer pieces, and I'm staying out of the wide corners there as much as I can. because those do show, and so you don't want a bunch of glue on them. But you know, it's not that big of a tragedy because it does dry clear. Okay, so that one's going to be facing up at me, and this one's going to go down, but I'm going to have a window sheet in the middle. I've got to cut it because I think I forgot to do that. So I'm just going to put the same glue here, and why I'm doing this all now is because I want it to set up so my window sheet will not slide all around when I put it down. So you will need a paper trimmer to cut down your cardstocks if you're new, which I do have quite a few new customers lately, and it's awesome that they're having so much fun, and I've got new friends. Always room for new friends. Okay, my paper trimmer was at my other desks because I'm making the cards for a class that's coming up. Okay, here's my window sheets. Okay, so what did I say? 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. So I think this one's cut at 4. Let's see. That one's cut at 4. Will it work? Yes, I want to cut it down. That's right. 4 by 5. Okay. Want it to be a little bit smaller so it fits in there right. Okay. Lay this down. And it fits right where my glue is. Oh, and did I put it backwards? No. Phew, I thought I put it backwards. And then put this one on top. It's okay. That's why there's replays, Jean. So look at that. Have you guys seen that already? I'm sure maybe some of you demonstrators have, but I think it makes a big difference to put the back side on underneath. So the pretty front side is what you see. Okay, so we have this, which is going to go this way. We're going to have our candy canes, and we're going to have our sentiment here, and we don't have to stay on this rectangle because it's a candy bar, so we can go off, you know, and lay it out however you want. So let's put these to the side. Only thing I don't like about this sweatshirt is my arms the arms keep falling down. And I was so scared when I was out there working because it's vanilla, and I was like, Bab, you're doing this dirt work with your beautiful sweatshirt on. But I didn't get it dirty. Thank gosh. Okay, so here's our candy bar. And I gave you the measurements, 7 1/4 by 8 for this specific candy bar. So remember, if you're using a different candy bar, those measurements aren't going to work for you, but you can do it the same way. So you just measure your candy bar and then cut the piece that will fit. I just laid down the fitting florets, 12 by 12 designer series paper, because I love this gingham check in this evening evergreen color on top. And then I just fold over kind of lightly at first to make sure everything's going to work, that I'm straight. And once I see that everything is lined up well, then I take my thumb and my pointer finger and I pretty much burnish with my fingers to get my score lines. I don't want to go back in the trimmer and try to score and hope it all works. I want to know, because sometimes these are pretty unique to the candy bar. So that would be a lot of figuring out, and you can just do it with your natural tools. Okay, I also don't want to glue this piece down to the candy bar because most people are going to say to you, let me make sure it's in there right, yeah. Most people are going to say to you, that's too pretty. I don't want to open it. I don't want to tear it. Oh my gosh, how many times have I heard that, right? So we're going to make it so they don't have to tear it. So I am going to glue it shut now, and then I'm going to do the other part next. So you can either put glue up here and lay it down, or you can put glue on the bottom. Just don't make it too wide. Just right along the edge there. And then glue it down. Okay, so I've got it pretty tight. So when I put it back into the cover, it might take a little bit of finagling because I got it pretty tight. But I want it tight, so that's okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my 1/2 inch circle punch, but you can take any circle punch you have, any size you want. And towards the middle, I'm just going to do a little notch. That's over to the left a little bit. And then on the bottom, I am going to do a complete hole. Yes, you could use ribbon around it, and that's what I'm about to do right now. Yep, very smart. Okay, so, oops, I don't want to lose this little circle. The 1/2 circle, I don't need so much, but the little circle, I think I'm going to put it up here with my candy canes. And then when I need it, I'm probably going to say, where did I put that? All right, so Joy said, could you put ribbon in there? You certainly could. So let's put ribbon in. What would be the easiest way? Let's put ribbon in like this, in the hole like this. Let gravity work for you. Push it in. There is nothing in there. What are you getting stuck on? There it is. Okay, so there's that. And then, whoop. Okay, then I want to double it. So I'm going to pull it back out after all that work, and I'm going to double it. But that's how I measured my ribbon. I'm going to more than double it because I want a pretty good bow. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay, so I'm going to put this down flat and push it through. Make sure everything's straight. You don't want anything twisted. And then put it through again. Just feed it through. Then you grab it. It's not hard to do. And then you can put your candy bar back in between the ribbon. So now when your friend says, I don't want to open that. Now here's where I said I'm going to have to finagle because it's tight. It wasn't that bad, see, but it's just not, you have to just be careful. You can slide this down and it's going to stop when it hits that ribbon. Okay, so I just want it even here and here. And then I'm going to turn it so I can look at it. And this is where I'm going to make a tight bow. And all they have to do when they say, I don't want to tear that open, is untie the bow and pull the candy out using the ribbon. So Joy was completely correct when she said that. Look how cute that is. You can decorate it however you want at this point. So I'm going to take Oh, my circle. My circle. Why did I save that circle? This is cute, I think. But if you don't want to see that, you can just put your circle back. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my circle. I'm going to let it set up a second. And I'm going to take this, turn it over, and put dimensionals on it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Now, I'm not going to put dimensionals out too wide because, you know what? I think I want minis. I don't want them to show. So let's do minis. Mini dimensionals. See, that one's showing a little bit. It just dawned on me. So I'm going to take that one off. So we need minis. And they will fit in the plaid very well. And you don't want to go out too wide because it does hang over the bar. So we don't want sticky where it doesn't need to be, right? Top and bottom is good because it's shorter than the whole bar. Let's see, here and maybe here. Okay, so now I'm going to pinch these with my nails. I'm starting to get nails again. I went to the doctor and I told her I was bad. I told her that I wasn't taking my calcium. She's so sweet. She didn't lecture me or anything, but me saying out loud that I wasn't taking my vitamins and stuff on a regular basis, and her just saying, you really need to take care of yourself so you can take care of your mom. I'm like, yeah, I know. So I started taking my calcium again about a week and a half ago, and my nails are growing again. Oh my gosh, that didn't take long at all. Okay, so there we go. There's our little base, right? So now my circle is set up so I can find the way it matches. Nope, it goes like there. Match it up. And they'll probably look at it and say, how'd you get that ribbon in there? Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on this guy also. And this one I can use those regular size ones. Make sure that your brad legs are sideways so they don't poke out. Okay, take off the backing. And we're going to stick just the season right there. And remember, this guy opens up. Isn't that cute? Then we're going to take the candy canes. They also need dimensionals because they have to pop up above the circles. And we don't want to get in the way of the circles. So let's open this up and decide where to lay it as a result of that. Okay, so I think I just need that one there so it's higher than the circles. So did you see what I did? I had put dimensionals on the lower candy cane right in the middle because this one's on dimensionals right in the middle as well, so it's double height. So that allows this to swing. I think that my hairdresser, she's going to love it. She's just going to love it. She's a sweetheart. And I know I love it. I hope you do too. Hello from Florida. Sorry you're late. No apologies needed, ladies. We got things to do and people to see, right? I'm just grateful that you're here when you get here. So, do you guys dress up candy bars? Again, you can make smaller ones, regular size candy bars. Just do it however you want. But I cannot wait to see this in my new metal gingerbread toolbox. I just cannot. It's going to be adorable. I think I'm going to set it on my kitchen island and have, hi Pamela, and have my cocoa and marshmallows and candy canes and everything in the the metal holder and then have things like this sticking out and all different kinds of ribbons and bells, and it'll just be festive and cute. So these are the dies from the Sweet Candy Canes. So are these. These are the layering circle dies. This is the Fitting Florets Designer Series paper, available to order today. The little bells, the linen thread, the red ribbon, and window sheets. The window sheets in person, I know you can see my light in the ceilings making that little shine. It's just so shiny. You don't have to use it. That's the only difference, because it's clear. If you don't use it, it just won't have that little extra shine. That's it. All right, any questions? Can I answer any questions for anybody? Everybody's got it? If you want to make some, you can just go to Walmart and get the Lent Excellence candy bars, and then, or any candy bar, and cover them up. Stampin' Up style. Okay, ladies, have a nice week. Bye-bye.